Well, hello. This morning I'm out kayaking. I'm out on Coniston Water up in the Lake District, Cumbria, England. It's a bit choppy and a bit windy at the moment. I'm going to probably paddle up north of the lake and visit Coniston boat station. So I'll bring you back when I find anything interesting. That's it, we're on our way, and what I'm doing, I'm heading into the wind. So it's very windy and very choppy at the moment, and I'm heading south, and I'm going to try and get to a place called Eel Island, which was called Wildcat Island in Swallows and Amazons. So we'll crack on and see how we go. I'm just giving you a little view to the right of me in a sailboat, and there's a boathouse there. Well, as you can see, it's a murky old day, overcast and relatively windy at the moment, but it was like this yesterday, and it sort of brightened up later in the afternoon. It was a beautiful sunset last night, looking over Coniston Fells, which I was very appreciative of. Wind seems to have dropped slightly now, so I'm beginning to make a bit of headway. I'm going to get a little bit further out into the middle. It's deceivingly shallow from the shore out. It took me, had to get out quite a way before I could take off, sort of thing, because I got 9-inch skeg on the bottom. So it kept dragging along on the stones underneath. Oh, my drop stitch kayak seems to be handling these waves quite well. It's riding them lovely. This is quite heavy going into the wind, but it's riding the waves. You can probably hear it being battered underneath as the waves go under. There's lots of open water swimmers out in here this morning. I think they're very, very brave. It was very cold and quite angry. A lot of this beach area on the right hand side is private. There's no putting in or launching your kayak here. There's only certain sections along this lake where they allow you public access, one of which is where I'm staying, the Hoathwaite campsite. It's not public access, it's access to their beach area for people that are staying there, so it's free to launch your kayak, which is quite nice. Well, hence that's why I chose the site, to be honest. I'm going to get out a bit more into the middle of the lake and crack on. I think all things considered, at least I'm going the right way. I'm paddling into the wind, so obviously on my way back I should be assisted by it, and obviously less tired. I have a lot of plans. I'm actually away for 17 or 18 days. I've been away 3 days so far. I visited my son Christopher, his partner Lara, and my grandson Jack in the Peak District on the way up. So I broke the journey up. Yesterday I arrived in Coniston, so I just pitched up and relaxed. Obviously today I'm out on this lake. Tomorrow I'm visiting a place called Tarn House, which is Beatrix Potter's land, and she trusted it to the National Trust, so I'll be going for a little hike around that. Thursday I'm planning, if the weather's good, come back out here and go up to the north end of the lake. Not sure Friday, I may just relax, and because I'm travelling on Saturday to Scotland, where I'm wild camping on the banks of Loch Lomond. And I've got 3 days there, although I won't necessarily stay on Loch Lomond. I may venture onto another loch from there. From there I'm travelling on to Loch Chong. Loch Kong. It's spelled Chong, but it's pronounced Kong. And I'm wild camping. I'm paddling Loch Kong, hopefully Loch Ard and Loch Venica, and maybe Loch Lugneck. I'm pushing the schedule really, and that's all obviously weather dependent, but I'll get as much as I can done. If I can't do things, then it's tough. It's just nice to be away. I was planning on a hike up the Old Man of Coniston, but I've pulled a shoulder in my muscle. I was going to do an overnight wild camp up there, but I really don't think I can carry my large pack at the moment, not for any distance. So I'm going to put that on the back burner. I'll probably come up in September to do that. So that's my plans for the next couple of weeks. And as you can see, I'm having a good, tough battle with this, but it's fun. That's what it's all about, having fun. Well, as you can probably hear, the wind's just absolutely constant now. What I'm doing, I'm taking it really steady now. I was putting too much effort in and I wasn't getting nothing out of it, so I'm just paddling gently, just going very slowly. That's all I can do. You can see there's white tips on the waves. Shows you how windy it is. Waves are trying to, because they're sweeping towards the right hand shore, they're trying to turn me right. I'm glad I'm not out on this in a normal inflatable. Well, I don't think I've come out in it. Well, unfortunately I've given up and I've turned back. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's just so windy. Just making no headway, just being pushed around. So I'm going to try and use the wind to get back, and hopefully I'll come out another day. It's a shame really I didn't get here a little bit earlier yesterday afternoon, and because it was as calm as anything. But I was tired from the journey, so. Right, let's head back. In the distance, in the murk, you can see the Coniston Fells. Maybe the sun will break through later. I think the wind's getting up even worse now, and I'm actually paddling just on the left side, just to keep myself from being blown aground. I'm just sort of fighting my way back, paddling on the left. It's just dropped slightly, so get some speed up. It's nice when the wind drops. It doesn't drop for long though. I'm just letting myself being pushed along by the wind now. What I may do when I get back to where I put in, I may see if I can go further down and get to Coniston, providing it's not going to be too difficult to fight my way back up. Let's see how it goes. It's absolutely lovely when the wind drops, but it's been pretty relentless. So past this pier, down by that little red boat, that's where I launched. Here comes the wind again. Thing is, you can't all have it your own way. It'd be lovely to come out and it'd be like a mill pond, but you just got to take what you're given. As you can see, the waves are quite high coming under me now. Like they're very high. You can see they're white tipping. I mean, this is the third largest lake in England, so you're going to expect quite a bit of wind wave. Oh, I love it when the wind drops. It actually feels quite warm. What I may do, I may leave the kayak on the beach, take my valuables, go back up to my tent for an hour, have something to eat, and then come down and see if there's any improvement, because like I said yesterday afternoon, it started off like this yesterday morning when I was driving up from the Peak District, but then the sun come blazing out later on, so yeah, I think I'll do that. I must admit, considering the conditions on the water, this Blue Wave glider, it handles so well, it feels so safe, solid, just riding the waves, lovely. So I'm once again impressed. When I was up at Loch Lugnig in Scotland last year with my sons, I didn't really get much of a chance to come out in this. I actually took my Hoathwaite 3 out and they were in this kayak, so although I could see it was performing well, I didn't get the chance to try it out myself. It's very shallow here, better get out of it. As you can see, the waves are coming side on and they're trying to push me into the shoreline and I'm struggling. Let's get out. That's it. I'm bottoming out, yeah. Yeah, it's quite away from the shoreline. Little mad moment. Right, we're on our way again. We've got the old man of Coniston over on the left. To the right in the lake there's the National Trust gondola taking tourists along the lake. I'll just stop paddling for a minute and have a rest while the wind's dropped. show you the National Trust gondola. It just steams down the other end of the lake. Nearly back. I just got to negotiate that wire fence. I've got to get to the right of the fence. I'm struggling again to keep a straight line, so I'm going to have to. That's it. Hopefully that'll do. As you can see, the waves are cutting across me from right to left. Not a day to be kayaking. I wonder if I can get a little engine for this. That would help. I've just got to try and keep to the right of this fence, and I'm being pushed to the left. The left is private land, the right is the National Trust launch area. Now I can cut across. You'll probably see I'll ground out soon. It's not very deep. Try and help it. Going to ground out in a minute. That's the problem with having 9-inch plastic skeg below. Pushing off the stones. I'm trying to get over to that fence so I can just sort of take a hold on. I'm grounding out. He'll grind to a halt in a minute. Well, that's it for now. Let's just say my arms are incredibly tired, but at least I give it a go. I went out there and I don't know how far I went, probably went about a mile up and a mile back. Going up was incredibly difficult, but even coming back, you know, although I had the wind, it was just cutting right across from right to left and trying to push me into the shoreline all the way, so it wasn't easy. Right, well, I'll leave it there for now, and like I said earlier, hopefully I can continue this video a bit later. If not, I'll put up what I've got, and yeah, hope you enjoy that. Right, bye for now.